Greetings, citizens. I am your host, Jay Voodoo Child, and this is Manor Lords. We are playing a beta campaign. This is my second one for this humongous patch. That is 0.8.035. So much has changed about this game, and so I am kind of diving in and learning what I can because I'm a very mechanics-forward type of gamer. And I like to figure out how the game thinks and reacts and come up with creative things to do and explore and just kind of run a campaign. I'm recording this so I can just kind of show off the techniques that I'm using and integrating into my campaigns, and maybe that will be helpful for you. And also just to kind of show the splendor and beauty of this, as like this screenshot right here. So let's get into this. I wanted to show off a technique. I'm kind of trying to figure out what is the next phase of building. And one of the things I was considering about is where I'm going to put pastures. And for that, since I'm not going with the Alps origin, I need to figure out where the elevation ends. And so make sure that no sheep get past that line. And so basically what I did is created a bunch of pastures to follow that line across. And then I built in a road. And now I'm going to go in and delete these pastures. And that's how I outline things like elevation or rich deposits on fertilization. Actually, let's keep that one. So one thing is, like, if you make like a bunch of those things and you don't know, you can hit the tab button and figure out if you missed any when you're going back to delete. So there's that little tip there. Now I guess my next question is, can I build here? And it appears I can. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Alright, so I can make 4, maybe, around there. And I was kind of considering what is the better view. Is it that? Or looking up to the hill? And even though it might be not the best position, I think looking downhill is going to be the better view. All right. We want 4 housing over here. And I guess we can make kind of a perpendicular road here. Let's see how that does for, can I get 2 housing in here? No. But I'm not getting too steeps, and Alright, so that will work. Or maybe we can do... Alright, too steep to build that way. Not enough room that way. And that's not really perpendicular, is it? That looks to be too much. That also looks to be too much. But it's kind of spot on. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we can reduce the size a little bit. Okay, that works. And so we can get rid of this. Now, is this too steep to build? It is not. Alright, do I need to get a better angle on this thing? we still have backyards there. All right. So do we have enough space up there to do what we need? All right, we can get rid of that outer line. Okay. Where can we put the farmhouse? I mean, I kind of prefer... all my farm stuff just in a row here. And just continue out this direction. All right, yeah, we can even shorten that up. It's probably too short. I think I'm gonna knock down some trees here. All right, that works. And we have this, the farming stuff up there. And pastures all around here. Where's that rye fertility? Maybe I'll do a fence up here. That could be interesting. I could do some fence up for these smaller ryes. And kind of explore some of those issues. Also, I can do strips. And look at that kind of stuff. Okay. Some interesting things that I can do with that. And just kind of alternate. I mean, that's probably too much for the farmhouse up there. I've got a lot of farmland up there. But I can set aside some stuff. Maybe you don't have to go as buck wild on sheep as I did in my first campaign, where I had 200 sheep and was basically just selling off everything. And I had so much wool. I had 4 tailors working, 2 double plots. And even with all of my requirements, and I guess it wasn't all that much if you think about it. I think I had 11 total between level 2s and level 3s. So, yeah, I guess I overdid it. So yeah, some things considered there. I've got this building, and so my next phase will be up here. I am going to worry about where I put the farmland. So the windmill could go anywhere here. It's a small enough footprint. And we're going to put up 2 bakeries. And they are perfectly fine up here as well. And maybe down here. I mean, that's such a small little spot of land. So yeah, something to play around with later on, if I want to go that far. Alright, so we are ready to go again. We also can put... Actually, that's a better idea. Let's put all that stuff up here. Yeah, I like the sheep on this hill. Once I get carved out of with my wood. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to do sheep up here. So good stuff. I gotta decide how much timber I want. So I've got the +2 here. I've got one more space here, right? It is... I'm about to lose this space. So this will last me through mid-July. And I think I need 3 for the farmhouse. Yep. So doubling up this. And then start to work up there. So 7. And how many boards do we want? I don't think we need any in the immediate future. So yeah, just 1 or 2 more there. So yeah, we're 21 minutes into it, and now I'm actually going to start playing now. But yeah, this is a lovely game. July. And once this trader has been paid off, I can tell whether it's going to be 75 or 100. And either way, I'm going to have enough for this and the hound. And so the 2 families right here are going to be working these 2 lodges. All right, 10 timber, that's plenty. So that was both of you, right? Stonecutter, stonecutter. All right, you were the forger. All right, warehouse worker and sick. You are a hunter. You are a granary worker. You are a trader and unassigned. So okay. That's a nice addition. All right, so that's my open spot. I'm going to leave that open. And we want to get enough rough stone in here for the next trade deal. right. Don't have to worry about the farmhouse now. And let's see how we're doing here. So we're losing ground. Alright, still haven't gotten paid. Wait, you got pulled? Did I put the wrong person in? Oh shoot, I did. Alright, let me go back. Alright. And I'm not gonna put you as a stone. Alrighty. You are 2 woodcutters. And you are 2 woodcutters, or you're a woodcutter and a forger. Huh. Who was the granary? I guess the hunter is the first thing. Alright, hunter's going. All right. We got 0 firewood.
We'll need to dig the foundations deeper for this one.
All right, so let's pull them. One there. One there. You're going to be spinning your wheels for a little bit. All right, we got a forger and a woodcutter. You only have one space open. So let's go there. And that should settle things. Let's just double check that. I got the trader still going in. Yep. So trading and waiting. So you are already off the map, but that shouldn't take you all that long. All right, where do we want to put this farmhouse? All right, so let's extend this road. All right. So hopefully that'll be the last marker that goes away when that thing gets built. And there goes the hound. Now you're going to just chase after our ox. Or have we found a rabbit? Nope, you were just following around. So this hunter. guess we have to wait until you return to get paid. What was that all about? Alright, so that's my one. I was like, you're gonna get that last log that was up the hill there. Okay, the farm is considered being built, and so my last marker has gone away. That's a nice thing. Alright, you are still staying under. So I've got 50 there. Alright, I gotta write down these prices. So this was 370, and I've got 63, 81, and 45. Okay, 108. Beets. Or do we want the carrots? We want the beets here because this is the lower yield. We're going to get you animals. So, 100. That confirms it. That 50% I get is actually using the individual prices in the trading post. Oh, storage is full there. So yeah, we need well people. I guess go back to grabbing more timber. I'll put you over there. We'll give you a livestock. We want... Is the next project my... We want to work that mine. So 6 and 4, 10. So 25. Maybe the church is the next thing. So I'm going to pause here real quick because I need to take a break. Okay, I'm back. Thinking I want a well up here. And the church is sounding like a good idea. So let's get...
Step right up and sample.
All right.
You'll not come wide
Is that family still sick? Do we have a double up someplace? We do. Yeah, we've only pulled 100 out of there, and it looks like it's halfway done, if not lower. All right, so granary's doing its job over there. So, shoes, brew, possibly a butcher. Did I double these up already? So that will give me enough to put down the church.
Amongst old crap. You spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
I guess the next question is, where do I want it? Do kind of wonder when I need to be concerned about running out of trees in this area. So we are kind of going through them quickly. Also getting low on maintenance. Might consider putting it up here. Or maybe, well, I don't know. The walk is going to be an issue. This, I'm hoping, is all firewood. Okay, how are we doing over here? Storage is fine. Alright, let's see what else I want to be doing on this before we finish up this episode. We've got 51. Alright. Walking off with another load of 50, I hope. Alright, let's move these out to forge. Alrighty. And just to double check, 100 for 50 rubble. So 2 per. So rounding for the win. Alright, so you are occupied. You are unoccupied. So let's get you going. I got that. As soon as I get the planks in there. Alright, will that make one more? Alright, yeah, let's make that. Okay, so we can dump you. So we just gotta get 2 logs in there, and we're good to go for that. Two of 3. Oh yeah, I can get the dedicated livestock out of here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified of when I post new videos. And please share with me your comments on thoughts on the campaign, this beta patch version, the game in general. Are you enjoying it as much as I am? Are you awed by the views, particularly on these kind of mountain and hilly aspects? The river is kind of flat and stale. You don't get the horizons like you do here in some of the other maps. So that's why I wanted to go with this one for a little more cinematic view. But thank you all for watching, and take care. Bye.